Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're all getting out in nature somewhere and enjoying the sun. And in my area, it's a high peak of the fall leaves right now. I had such a beautiful drive earlier today. I was like, wow, this is a great time to get out for a hike. And that is what I'm going to be doing over, I hope, this weekend, to go out with someone. So anyway, I really just hope all of you are doing really good, and I hope you're taking really good care of yourself. Make sure you're getting the right kind of food and plenty of water, not from the faucet, right? But anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And I want to jump right in. And tonight I want to talk to you about it's too good to be true. So sometimes that happens in our life, where, hang on, I got a tickle in my throat. Where, sometimes, I've been learning it is really best to listen to yourself. Sometimes, you think this is too good to be true, and you're like, and you keep questioning it, and this is the topic for this video is about relationships, like falling in love with a man or a female, I hope. So if you're in love with a girl or a guy, but something in the back of your head says, this is just too good to be true. Have you ever thought that? Like, have you ever fell for somebody and thought this is too good to be true? And, well, you might, sorry, I got a really bad tickle here. Oops, sorry. You might have even told the person that you might have been in a higher love with, this is too good to be true. And they, could have said, oh, no, I'm the real deal. And, where they encourage you that, no, it's you got to get yourself right. You're not thinking right. And, so you might think, oh, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not being positive about myself, thinking, look at you, you got everything going for yourself. And it is something how that we can be really hard on ourselves sometimes, from our background as children, where other people have been hard on us, where you kind of think less of yourself. But, when you're alone with yourself, you love yourself and you love spending time with yourself. But really, nobody knows you like you know you. So, you got to have balance in these areas, like to look at yourself and know, like as long as you're working on yourself, that you got areas, like not that you're going to be perfect, but, like if you got flaws in your life, you could work on those flaws and to understand that you're not going to be perfect, and that's absolutely okay. It's okay that you're not perfect, that you don't have, all your T's crossed and, your I's dotted, so, and you might fall in love with somebody that you think, wow, I think you're too good for me. Why would you go out with somebody like me? And they might, like I was saying, is they might, let you know that, they might let you know that they're into you. And you really, even though they say that, you might start believing it. You might be, you know what, maybe this person is really into me. I say that it's too good to be true, but they keep on insisting that, that they're the one. And, you could fall for it, you could start believing in and try, believing in yourself. And, it could make you feel good and say, you know what, why can't I desire somebody like you? And they really could. They could really work on your heart space and your flaws that you have in your life, and to show you that, so, like the way society is that the way society is, most people are, as far as relationship goes, in society, most people are looking on the outward appearance. And Starlight stopped doing that long time ago. And, as many of you might know, if you've watched any of my YouTube videos, is that that's a past tense, was in a higher love with a beautiful man out there. But, what I found out is I was being deceived. So it is so important, like, normally when a thing is too good to be true, it normally is, so you got to watch out. Some people will set you up for the fall, and they'll get you doubting yourself or questioning your own, self, whether it's you or whether it's them or what is going on. And, when it comes to relationships, like I have put in many videos out, is, like, it is something where relationships, like if it's not an outward appearance, the second thing that people look for is, when they're getting involved with somebody, is first they look on the outward appearance. Most society, men and women look on the, hey, am I attracted to you, and there's got to be some kind of attraction, and it doesn't mean it has to be an outwardness. It could be that they're really smart, and Starlight is a sucker for smart people, but, is that everything? Sometimes some people might be too smart for their own britches. So, where you really got to question, what is it that you really desire and in a person? Is it that they're smart, or is it about who they are as a person? What do they believe in? Are they being real? So there's a lot of false lights out there, or people that are not even being real, and they could deceive you, and that happens a lot with dating, is that a lot of times people will put on their best for you, and they'll draw a beautiful picture of themselves, and say, hey, look at me, look at what I can do, look how much money I have, look at this, look at that, and you might be drawn away by all that material stuff and thinking, wow, look at you, you're doing really good, but you do have to really be careful with that. Is that everything there is in a relationship? And I think it's great that people can do good with money, like with business or whatever, but you don't want that to be your all in all. Why you want to get to not hooked up, because I don't like that word hooked up, is to like have a meaningful relationship with that person. And Starlight doesn't really care how much money a man makes. To me, like, I really would desire a man to be happy with what he's doing and to be real with who he is. So those are really important. And when it comes to relationships, besides their outward appearance or what kind of work they do, and are they happy with the kind of work they are doing, is, like, it's so important to find out, are they being a real person to you? Are they being honest? And there's a lot of times when we are like in a higher love with somebody, or maybe just a friend, or maybe you went on a deeper level with them where you might not be friends, where you're kind of like not really engaged yet, where you're thinking about taking things to the next level without having sex, that is you got to question yourself. Is this person being real? Is this person deceiving me? Or are they being honest? And it does take time, for people to reveal who they really are and what they really stand for. And you might be like, I would call it courting somebody, like for a period of time, like, and that's, courting is like kind of like dating, but you're not having sex with that person. But of course, with courting, you're actually physically seeing each other, and you're getting together, but you kind of have a babysitter all the time. Or there's these days, because of the internet, you might know somebody in another area that you can't always see each other because you live too far away, where you do a lot of emails, and that is fine, like doing emails. But the funny thing is okay, now how long are you gonna do emails, and do you know each other's numbers? I mean, like, especially when you really, like, you've been getting to know each other through email for a while, and they know what you look like, and they know what you know what they look like. You might have seen them online, like maybe another YouTuber or something like that, or, you might have seen them on Facebook or wherever you found them and discovered them on the internet. Is, you got to ask yourself, are they being real, and do you trust them? And when you build up that trust, and you want to exchange numbers, and that is a thing that I've learned the hard way is, this is how you could tell if they're really being real with you, is if you give them their telephone number, like, as far as me goes, I've been on I've been on a few dating sites, but I've been on for years, where, I've learned really quick, most guys quickly, they want to get to know your telephone number, so that is kind of like a red flag to me when, you got somebody out there, and it could be a guy or girl. And if you've already built up trust and you've been talking to each other online for, it has been, a year and a couple months, and they still have not reached out to you on a telephone call. You give them your telephone number, you build up trust where you're like, here you go, I actually trust you, I'm going to give you my telephone number, because I could see that you are actually real on YouTube or on the internet. And do they ever give you their telephone number to you? They might have reasons why they say they don't want to give their telephone number to you, but after a year and like a couple months, like that's quite a long time to not actually get their telephone number, and it's like a huge red flag, really. It's a thing that you need to pay attention to, because and when it comes to communicating on the internet, if you're the only one reaching out to them and talking to them, and they never respond back to you, it is a good indicator you've been played with. And so it is a shame that there are people out there that do these games with women, or with men. This can go both ways, where, they are playing the field. They are playing games, mental games with you, and another thing that they might do is to always put things on hold. They, claim that they're going to meet you, but they never communicated with you online for whatever reason, and they never called you up on a phone or even sent you a text message. And and you might communicate and let them know how you feel about these situations, and they always have a thing to say to make you think, oh, okay, maybe I'm just being impatient here, and maybe it's just me, where it might not really be you. There's times that there's a little voice inside of us that is telling us to pay attention to these things. But, the other part of us really wants us to trust these people and believe in them. So you really got to listen to that little voice inside of you that says, like, there's something wrong here. And, where, do you even tell anybody about this person? You might share somebody, tell somebody about this person, but if you really told the whole story, they'd be like, how come he doesn't talk to you? How come he doesn't like reach out to you on the internet? Why doesn't he call you up? So it is something how they say, like I made that video about Love is Blind, and it really, that love can really do a number on us, including Starlight, is where you get the warning signs, you get the red flags, but you love the person so much, and and they keep you on a line. They really do. They keep you on that string, and even if you communicate your thoughts with them, that they always make it look like it's you, and that like you gotta give it more time. And as time goes by, it's like, wow, it has been like a long time, and I haven't even met you yet. So you gotta watch out for that kind of stuff out there, because that, it's a good indicator that you've been being played with, and so is it too good to be real? Like, is it too good to be true? And yeah, it could be definitely too good to be true. There's some people out there, they make so much money, and they might be even famous out there. And, they might have made you think that, yeah, they're the deal. And you might have fallen for somebody out there that could be famous or very popular on the internet. And you gotta watch out for those people out there that could easily deceive you, and not just you, but many others out there online. So it's a big, huge red flag, is to really listen to yourself. There's times that we tell ourselves over and over again, but like I said, is sometimes they make us think it's us and not them. And if something doesn't really feel right, like, and you keep on thinking of that same thing over and over again, maybe it's not really you. Maybe you're right on target, so in life, that's the way life is, though, is that we have lessons to learn, and not only that love is blind is and a thing, it's a good thing, a good thing too true, real, it's a too good to be true kind of thing, is you really got to watch out for those things in this lifetime, is there might be a girl that you might desire, and you might think, she's out of my reach, she's, doing so good or whatever, and there's women that might do the same thing as a man could do. Maybe she's got you on a string, and she's not willing to give you sex, or not willing to, meet you, or give you her number to you. Maybe you're being played with. So you got to really question those things. If if they definitely have not, like, given your telephone number, that is it's like, I don't know how many times I'm like, I should know better, right? Is you see the signs, but you ignore them, because love does blind you, and you gotta really kind of keep grounded on these things, is to realize that maybe you're just being played with, and but when you do learn your lesson, and you realize, yeah, I was deceived, and then you wonder how many other women are out there being deceived by the same person, and sometimes I really don't understand what they are seeking and what they're, trying to do. But you do have to protect yourself and your energy from people out there. Some people are out just to take your energy away, and your money. How much money? How much money? And that happens to guys and women, where you might love somebody and desire so much to have them that, like, how much money do you have in your bank account now? After you've given them so much money, you're like, that's funny. There's some people, they just never have enough money, and they, no matter how much money they have, they still want more. and they might want yours, they might clear out your bank account, do all kind of damage in your life. So you really gotta watch out for men, or, men and women are capable to do these things. So, these days more, Starlight has been really good at not being scammed by men with money, but and then then another person comes along and it's like, you got me there, dude. You really did. You got me. I fell for you. You made me. You deceived me. So you do. You gotta. There's people out there. They will take your money and run. Where are they now? So, and if it is too good to be true, it normally will be. So trust in yourself, trust in that gut that you have that says something doesn't feel right. And it is hard. It is hard when you are in a deep love with somebody and maybe you've been getting to know them from like years, 2017 all the way to 23. You've been getting to know that person, and then bam, yeah, I've been, keeping myself for that one person all these years. So, Starlight's free now, and it's a lesson for me though to learn, and I don't know if any of you have fallen for these little tricks out there, and you do, men especially. I have to say, men, you got to watch out for those women, and not just women out there, but guys too, women, is that guys will take a woman's money just as much as a girl, these days. And I've had many men online on Facebook, or different dating apps that I've been on in the past, that have tried to take Starlight for her money, and I'm like, shame on you. Really, you're a guy and you're trying to take a female's money. You make how much money, and it still is not enough. So you really gotta protect yourself and listen to your inside, your gut, and it's a lesson to learn. Is the universe has got something much better for you. Somebody that can be real and honest. Somebody that doesn't want you for your money or your energy. So you just gotta believe and trust that the universe has somebody out there for you. And my last little note before I go is I hope this hasn't happened to you, and if it has, this is where we definitely need to learn a lesson not to let that happen again to us, not to let somebody, play head games with us or to take our money, So it is so important that we learn our lesson, that we don't repeat that again, and not give our power over to somebody. They, especially, I mean, it's kind of weird, and they didn't even communicate on a phone with me or even write me any emails, and so much damage has gotten done over the, like a couple of years, and I haven't even met them in person. So you gotta protect yourself from the vampires that are out there, women or men vampires that are out there, and just because it didn't work out with that person, count it as a gift, really. Count it as a gift that the universe has given you. Be thankful that you didn't marry that person, and really totally ruin your rest of your life with that person, And like in my case, I'm grateful that, I didn't meet the person like I dreamed. It was a dream of mine. And, I am grateful, though, is because I didn't give myself fully 100% over to that person. Like I never met him, never had sex with him, or anything like that. So I'm grateful. And just because, like you have a lesson to learn in life, go out and meet new people, and don't hold back. Just keep yourself safe. And I don't mean to go out and have sex, but that's what Starlight is not thinking about doing. But what I'm thinking about doing is, it's been a long time that I've actually gone out with a male, And so I'm gonna learn my lesson from this, and get out and start meeting other men. Get to find somebody out there or online somewhere that I can really have a real relationship with. So just don't give up on that person. I mean, give up on the person that has done you wrong, but don't give up on going out and finding somebody new. Don't rush into it, you know, but, get yourself out there. Go out to dinner somewhere. Go out hiking. Go find, somebody that you can be safe with and you can go out and get to know. Don't let that person hold you back from living your life. So anyway, I do love all of you, and you got to protect yourself and listen to your gut. Like when, some people, they will tell you everything that you want to hear. They will pretend to be everything that you want to see and that you're looking for. And but you got to protect yourself from people like that out there in this world, and learn your lesson. And don't let that, don't let it affect your heart. Be grateful and thankful that it was just a lesson to learn, not to give your power and your money over to other people that they don't even, you know, they don't even care about you one bit at all. So let it go and move on to better and brighter things. God has got somebody better in store for you. And anyway, I do love all of you. I really hope you get a lot of help from this video, and you can like this video, you can subscribe, and you can share my videos, and really listen to your gut. When your gut says something's wrong, listen to it. You might want to take a break from that person, see how, test them out, see how they're going to respond. If they're a real deal, they will give you a call. But if they were, like a fake or a phony or a false light out there, you'll know. They'll never give you a call. And you just got to keep yourself safe, and don't give up on that true love out there. It is out there. And I'm going to look for my real twin flame out there, because I realized that was my false twin flame, or a narcissist or something like that. So learn your lesson, and don't give up on love. And this is Starlight. Love and light. Peace.